you've had quite a unique vantage point for the career of Huey Lewis in the News, having having been there right at the beginning, and you know, and even played on their albums throughout and such, and so I'm curious, from your perspective, are there ways that maybe that band is underappreciated?
Oh, I think they absolutely are. There's a band that should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and God knows when that'll happen. But but in general, it's like. But Huey's made some pretty good jokes about it. Like there was the one who says, "Well, you guys are hugely popular with the public, but the critics don't seem to care that much for you." And Huey said something to the effect of, "What are you talking about? To them, we're the biggest thing since Toto." Something along those lines, which I thought was so great. But yeah, I think they're such a good band. I mean, Billy Gibson, the drummer. I mean, I've tried to hire him for sessions, like probably, I don't know, at least half a dozen, maybe a dozen different times, and it's never worked out. So I love the way he plays. They're such a, the whole band is like, there's just a great skill and feel combination going on there that it's ironic to say, they're underappreciated with the huge success they've had, but in a lot of ways I think they are. I don't think they've gotten the critical acclaim and the awards and things like that really I think they've earned. And another one of my standard jokes, hello public, I made their career by leaving Clover and getting out of the way with all my hillbilly, my country playing, because those are my instincts. And I've always, in retrospect, I went, I was always dragging Clover too far country. And as soon as I got out of the way and it evolved into Huey Lewis and the News, they were able to focus and find this really great combination of elements. Still a lot of musical elements, but I was in the way. I was derailing it.
Okay.
So that's my little, twisted way of trying to take credit for the success of Huey Lewis and the News.
And yet, a couple of years ago, you were working on reworking some of that material.
The early Clover stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still working on that.
Okay.
I'm trying to make Alex Call happy. He approved a bunch of mixes and mastering and everything, and then had second thoughts, so I'm in my spare time and now around my solo project, I'm trying to finish that up, but it's really great. And Huey's on it, playing some of his best harmonica playing. Underappreciated, his harmonica playing. Perfect example of part of what Huey Lewis and the News have to offer that he gets overlooked. He should be on the list of really great harmonica players. And maybe because he's got such a big personality and he's doing the lead vocals too and everything else, it's easy to get distracted, but his harmonica playing is just fantastic. And anyway, on this Clover project, he did some incredible harmonica playing, and so I do want to get that out to the public. Right now, it's been sort of available to buy a first draft version through Mill Valley Records, Mill Valley Music, it is. But that's the only outlet in the world so far. But
and also Huey plays on the Southbound album, if you want.
That's true.
If you want.
Yeah, I dragged him into that.
Yeah,
because I am a fan. He's he's the guy on Long Train Running on that.